blurred culture continues to thrive, a dark, unknowing threat begins to grow, taking over communities across the globe. The villainous team known as Culture Vulture lands at the front door of blurred culture, demanding ownership of this beautiful world, wreaking havoc and causing mass destruction every step of the way. And with all hope lost and the culture on the brinks of being overran, Deuce is the Yaness of podcasting, Picardi Sensei the master of branding, and Didge the technical tactician. Collectively known as Geekset has emerged once again to help blend hip-hop culture and geek culture together in one place. Tune in as Geekset curates the culture, celebrates our heroes, start the discussion on important topics, and take this culture to new, legendary heights that the world can be proud of. Geekset, do what you love and love what you do.
All right. Welcome back to the Geekset Podcast, the only podcast that blend hip-hop culture and geek culture together. I'm your boy, Deathstroke Deuces. With me, I got my man, Freddie.
Ronnie Kruger.
All right. And as always, we got Mandalorian Didge.
What is happening,
The
people?
Mando Didge.
And if we sound a little bit muffled for those who are just listening, we do have masks on. This is our annual holiday. Our annual Halloween episode.
It's a holiday. It's a goddamn holiday.
Yeah.
You tell me it ain't.
And for those watching live, you guys see us. Yeah, we got the Deathstroke mask on. We got Freddy Krueger with Jason mask and Jason paraphernalia all over the place.
Oh yeah, I definitely got a drink.
This is definitely the way.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but then we got Didge with the Mando mask, man.
Drink out the skulls of my enemies, fam. Freddie over Jason all day, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I can still drink water.
I don't like it.
I don't like it at all.
I didn't like it. I lied. I could not sip water. It didn't work.
I'm glad it was a struggle for you. Because if you did that mid-show, I'd have walked off on your ass.
I didn't realize there was like a little lip right here.
All right, I had to pull mine up, man.
I'm good. We out here.
No, this is hot. This is heavy.
We out here.
That's not as heavy. This is motherfucker is heavy, dog.
This is the way all podcast.
That's why I'm so glad that I got it back, man. I was so devastated when Southwest
when you had to
crack my mask, dog. I legit was salty, dog, because that was my first cosplay, dog. I was legit salty. And when we walked in, when we walked in, it was taped up, and I was like, all right, it's a little bit all right.
It looked battle damage.
But then, no, it looked battle damage. But then that sweat hit, and that motherfucker started coming up.
That sweat started hitting all that tape.
That sweat hit.
Stickiness on the tape.
And then,
could not stand up.
And then, you remember, I took it to the repair people, and they tried their best.
Sales at work.
They tried their best, dog.
Bondage in that mask, like, what is he doing?
Right.
I can't hold it no more. And like,
they tried their best. But yeah, man, it's our Halloween episode. Man, I'm super excited. You know, one of the things that we've been doing is our Halloween reels on Instagram.
It's been dope.
And it's been really dope, man.
I've been dope. I've been enjoying that a lot.
Yeah, me too, dog. And I'm like, oh man, I forgot about this. Like, even though, like, remember we did the list, and I was
something about the reels make it better.
Something about the reels make it better, because now I'm like, ooh, I gotta go watch The Mist. Ooh, I want to go watch Cloverfield again.
That's what I'm saying. Like, even like I said, because even from the from when I just did the recent one on the Scream, like that definitely I wanted to bring that question that I asked back to the podcast, like, because I actually agree. Like, I feel like the Ghostface intros to Scream is probably my favorite, because you got to think Scream, like I said, Scream was a brand new scary movie. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So they get introduced to Ghostface. Like, I think to me that was my favorite introduction to like a new horror character. You know what I'm saying? A new horror character. Like, and it hasn't been a lot, because it's really like that Jeepers Creepers.
Yeah.
Like, if you think about the era of like new stuff that really came out, like it isn't a lot of characters, but I think like that whole Drew Barrymore, the whole movie, the dude sound like a creep on the phone. Like,
that's what made Scream. That was what made Scream so cold, because obviously Drew Barrymore was their biggest star.
Yeah.
She was the first death.
Yeah. And I'm saying to act it out, it was such an acted out well. Like that scene alone was like damn near 15 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but then what made that movie so iconic was because it was real life. It pretty much was us. It was people talking about the horror genre, but also in a horror movie, like a slasher. Like, it was crazy.
The killer was a huge movie by itself. So
this is definitely getting hot. We good.
But yeah, so like that was.
I was actually gonna buy the Kruger mask, and I looked at it. I was like.
But see, it
ain't gonna be all long.
That's another thing. Cheesy horror movies, it has a special place. If you are a horror buff, cheesy horror movies or like even have
it
has a place in horror. Yeah.
Stuff. Yeah. I mean, I feel like if you grew up in, because you gotta think horror really. I mean, horror's been around for a long time, but I mean, horror hasn't been around on mainstream and movies for a very long time. And you know what I'm saying? So it's like if you were from the 70s and 60s,
it'll be back on later.
But like, especially when the 80s kind of hit, we started getting more of the campier and everything. Like, you really grew up on a lot of that shit. Like, we didn't really get to really major supernatural and all this other outstanding more horror till it got. So it's like you always go, but like I love a good campy.
Me too. But like Quiet as Kept. Like I tell people all the time, like some of my favorite ones is not the best horror movies. Like I love fucking Urban Legend. You know what I'm saying? Like that's one of my go-tos. House of Wax. Like I don't know what it is. Like House of Wax got a special place in me.
House of Wax only because I was actually scared of the original. Like,
the original joint.
Like the cover art of the original movie or whatever. I still remember seeing the cover art of like the poster art of it as a kid. And I was like, this movie's like it's fucking crazy.
Well, yeah. So it's like, so just like, you know what I'm saying? But like the movies that scared me the most also is not the most scariest. Like, dude, Children of the Corn scared the shit out of me, dog. Like I had a hold on me for the longest.
Children of the
Corn. that movie was kind of terrifying. I haven't seen it in years. I'm sure I probably won't be scared now.
Children of the Corn is a different kind of movie. Like it was. Like the motherfucker who put that together. That's a different kind of person.
Yeah,
like, they had about 5-6 movies like that, and I feel like the motherfucker who made Puppet Master.
Puppet Master was another one,
had that kind of mentality, like I'm gonna make all these dangerous ass puppets.
Yeah.
Like you got a different kind of mind.
Yeah, that's another. Yeah.
You dangerous, fam. Like you dangerous. So it's like, no. What we say? Yeah.
Just horror, the horror genre in general, because like you know what, and I also realized like most of my favorite ones aren't really monster movies. I mean, I guess they have a supernatural element and everything like that, but most of them aren't monster movies. Like you know, like even though Cloverfield is one, and I would consider that a monster movie, but it was like there's not really many monster ones that I'm like, oh yeah, that's my go-to.
That's my
favorite.
Freddy is my only monster movie.
But so is Freddy considered a monster, or is that like?
I mean, he's a demon.
I would say he's.
So is there a separation between demon and monster?
They both evil.
True. Yeah. I mean, I'm just trying.
I mean, I think you.
Guys, when I think monster, I think about like I think about something that's not like Freddy still looks like a human, right, or something like that. Like he still has.
I mean, but that's
what human elements.
Like that's what I said.
When I think monster, I'm thinking of something that's like, what the fuck is that? Like that's not even human. That's not even an animal.
But I think that's why I give Freddy a monster, because he's a dream monster. So he really can be whatever the fuck he wants to be. Like,
because he does morph. He does morph around the shit like that.
When you think about the shit he does, like he's literally a monster of your own fears or whatever. So it's like he has a humanoid form. That's because he is the man who. That's why I said I really feel like he's a monster too, because I feel like most monsters, and that's even weird too, because I mean Jeepers Creepers is considered a monster, but how they made the story for Jeepers Creepers. He's more some kind of legend that just kind of pops up. So there's really no creation of this monster that we know of. He's just like somebody that's been here forever. You know what I'm saying? Whereas like I feel like Freddy was created. That's why I say it's still more demon and Freddy, because he gave his soul pretty much to become Freddy. Mm-hmm. But they made him pretty much like a night monster.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why. And that's really hard too, because when you compare him with Jason and Michael, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It is hard because it's like Jason is a monster to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I don't consider a monster. I just consider him like supernatural evil.
But then that would be Freddy.
But see,
there's also supernatural.
Well,
evil.
The difference is that
I
like
don't think any of them are.
Are monsters?
Jason, Freddy, or Michael Myers.
Yeah, I don't see.
So what do y'all consider monsters?
Like I said,
monsters
things
like alien, or
like something that's like
alien though.
No, to me it's like
shit is a fucking monster.
You ain't seen Jason with his mask off? That nigga don't look human.
But like humanish, like mimic. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, though it's an oversized cockroach.
Like the monster, I guess the monster, well, because it's not really a monster.
But Frankenstein's a monster, and he's literally a humanoid monster.
But not really, because
Frankenstein, he built the nigga out of humans, boy. Like, he's a human monster.
I get it's tough, because I don't know if I would call them humans, though. Like,
yeah, because
they're like...
Yeah, I wouldn't call Frankenstein a human.
I mean, no, I'm saying he's a monster, though.
No, I'm talking about Freddy, Jason, and Michael.
So I can give you So I can, like, and that's what I said. I always get tossed up between calling them between monsters or just like I have to just be like bad guys.
They just evil.
Right.
What, nigga?
Like,
This just guys. Evil out here.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like the reason I call them monsters is pretty much because for me, they're all Michael Myers. Michael Myers is the only one because they literally ran that story that he's been a human.
Yeah.
And I just like he's just a regular fucking serial killer, but.
So
Jason
so when I think about monsters, I think about stuff like this, right? So like they do have Jeepers as a monster because of like
hell yeah, Jeepers Creepers.
Jeepers a monster, right? Like they have Jeepers as a monster because it's like what is that? I mean,
that's because I also feel like
also by the way.
Oh, I didn't realize. Yeah, I didn't even hear.
But like
let me.
Like Little Shop of Horrors.
I mean, I've been picking up. I've been talking loud.
It's just low.
I'm here now.
But like the myths, like the things that come from the myth, like creatures. Like whatever we can classify as a creature is synonymous with a monster.
That's the reason Jeepers Creepers makes me mad is because we don't have an origin.
Right,
like, we have an origin, but like I said, like for the longest, Freddy was a monster until we actually got the background that he was a demon.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
But like
he was considered a monster. You know what I'm saying?
But when you type in monster movie, like they bring up things like The Nun and Invisible. Well, not Invisible Man is definitely not one.
And The Nun is a demon movie. You know what I'm saying? So
it's, I guess, yeah.
Because I mean, I guess that would be like Slender Man is not a monster. Like I feel like Slender Man and Freddy is like the same motherfucker in a sense. In the same, you know what I'm saying?
I really don't. I'm gonna be honest. I still don't know what Slender Man is.
We don't either.
Well, technically, Slender Man is not even real. Like even in the movie lore, it's because so many people believed in the urban legend that it manifested into something real.
So it's like, hey, I watched this movie called Grim Cuddy. I think that's on Hulu.
I ain't never heard of this.
And it literally is what you talking about.
Grim Cuddy?
Because it was about a meme. And that nigga ugly.
That sound like a bad porno though.
Grim
Cuddy. Like
hey,
everybody gonna die after they get some.
But because the cover show the dude on the cover ugly as a bitch, but it's like a meme. It's like someone pretty much did something like it was a meme, and as the parents became more aware of the meme, Grim Cuddy became more and more real, but he was affecting the kids. So the kids wouldn't know, like the parents wouldn't know that Grim Cuddy's haunting the kids.
Yeah.
But it's the parents who the one that raised them.
Like,
but like so,
like his name was Grim Cuddy.
Matter of fact,
you gotta call him GC or some shit.
Hey, Grim Cuddy.
GC. What would you consider
Grim out here? That's real trenches coochie, bro.
Would you consider Pumpkinhead a monster, right?
Well, he's a demon.
But look how he looks.
He's a demon, though. He's a demon. I mean, I would call him a monster. It's the same thing I'm saying with Freddy. It's the same thing I'm saying with Freddy. Like, Freddy is a demon.
Okay.
But I still call him a monster. Like, he would be considered a monster. You know what I'm saying? But and he's just ugly. Like I said, you looking at truly grotesque.
But that's what I consider monsters. Like, truly grotesque. It's the what the fuck is that? Because like if you see Freddy, because if you see Freddy from afar, you be like, who is this nigga, right? Like you're not saying what the fuck is that until he gets close. But you see fucking Pumpkinhead from afar, you immediately like, what the fuck is that? Like, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, I get that.
So I guess that's how.
But I mean,
that's how I classify monsters.
But that's how I look at. But I feel like that's how I would. The only reason I can say that I can give you that for Freddy, Jason, all those because they got clothes on. That's the only thing you really try.
That's what it is. Yeah. Like, you got regular fits and shit. Like,
y'all monsters walking around like humans.
Yeah,
you know
like, it's a weak fit, but it's like somebody will wear this weak ass sweater somewhere. Like,
excuse me,
like jumpsuit. Like niggas go to work in that jumpsuit. Like,
so wait a minute. So because so Bacardi hasn't watched Halloween Kills.
Oh,
and me and Ditch
we getting into it.
We gonna get into it, but I do want to bring up something that Tony Baker brought up. And
hilarious. That was here. We was watching it yesterday. Yeah.
Oh, so what does he eat? And I was like,
hilarious.
Dog, what does he eat?
Hey, when he said it immediately opened up a whole nother box.
It opened up
a whole nother box in my head. And I wasn't even paying attention. Like, Ditch was just playing it. And I'm doing myself. I was just like,
Twitter or Instagram.
Like, and I'm just like, wait, hold on. Wait,
hilarious. Because you do wonder, like, what does this nigga eat?
Right.
But my thing is,
because they don't show him hunting.
They don't show his lair like he got.
But they show him.
No, they kind of doing this one.
They show him do everything.
But they didn't show they didn't show animals.
He
didn't have like skin, pots and pans or anything.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. And they show him do everything. This motherfucker learn. Like we've never seen this nigga learn any tactic. Like no driving, everything that he does.
We know. I'm guaranteed. The man can run. We know that.
Like that was it. Like even my thing was like how
I refuse to believe he walked.
How does he even have sneaking skills? And this nigga ain't been nowhere.
Stealthy.
He's been literally in the asylum.
He got those Skechers not. He got those Skechers not.
Like you've been in the asylum like your whole life. How do you know what your feet sound like on the outside? You know what I'm saying? Like over broken glass, over everything.
Stealthy,
like
I don't. That nigga is the hide and seek champion, dog.
Who taught you this?
But himself. He was hiding from the orderlies. And he was like, oh shit.
That would make it even crazier because
he's hiding from the orderlies. Like, oh shit, niggas can't catch me.
They kept Michael Myers from being a supernatural being, but it's like
did they though?
So let's get into it. So here's let me break it down to you on why this is the worst Michael Myers movie.
Don't tell me they went supernatural with him.
No, but listen here. The way that Halloween ends, he had like that nigga fought off a group of people and was whooping their ass.
The alternate ending kind of
explains
that.
No, kind of tried.
We talking about how Halloween killed him. Yeah. How they jumped him.
No, they kind of.
I thought they jumped him. I thought he just from me watching Halloween kills when they jump found. They fucked that up.
No, they fucked it up, but dude, you saw the moves he was doing? That nigga he was rocking them. He was power bombing niggas. Like that nigga went Super Saiyan at the end of that movie. And then killed her daughter, right? So this movie starts 4 years after that. Right?
Yep.
4 years after that. Right off the bat.
Niggas ain't seen Michael in 4 years.
Hold on.
4 years after
Hold on. So this is not the next day?
No, it's 4 years.
4 years after that.
I don't even want to watch it now.
4 years after that.
Niggas really ain't seen Michael in 4 years.
Right.
They beat this nigga ass. He killed somebody, and everybody went back to whatever.
No.
For 4 years.
So here's the thing. The movie started off with a bang, right? Because, spoiler alert. Start out with
this is all spoilers.
It starts out with the bang because you see this. So it starts off again with a kid. You know what I'm saying? He's babysitting another kid, right?
Right.
And so, but they're watching a classic horror movie and shit like that, and the kid goes,
"Magic clink."
Yeah, he's doing it purpose.
I know, but I'm just mad he doing it.
And then the kid goes missing in the house. So of course the kid looking for him, right? So right off the rip, you're like, oh shit. Michael Myers is about to kill this kid, right? He's about to pop up, right? Yeah. So what ends up happening is the kid ends up locking the guy in an attic, right? Fucking with him. Now the kid obviously has anger issues and shit, so he's banging on there or whatever like that. He ends up kicking the door, and it hits the kid, and the kid falls, splat right in front of the parents as they come home, and you see the kid die. So I'm just like, oh shit, all right.
So the babysitter death.
Yeah, the kid. Yeah, the babysitter killed the kid. Now they realize like it wasn't his fault, and now he ends up being like
he's the pariah. He's the pariah
of the town, right? So that's how it starts. The town is already against this dude, right?
So, you know where it's going.
You know where it's going, right?
You know where it's going.
So, but here's the thing,
bad, bro.
I'm gonna let you know this. And I'm gonna jump ahead real quick. Michael Myers, you don't see him for the first 30 minutes of the movie.
I'm off this already. You
see
how I put my knife out of that? You see how I put my knife out of that? You know
this is
what I come here for.
This is
only an hour and 50-something minutes.
Right. So this is what's crazy about it.
I also think Deuces is being a little lenient by saying 30 minutes.
It may be longer. It may have been longer. But this is what's crazy because even the classic tropes don't hit well. So this kid, remember, he's the pariah of the town.
Right.
He's getting bullied. Guess who his bullies are?
You feel me? It better not be Jamie Lee Curtis.
No, just get like if you were at school, who would be the probable bullies that you think?
I mean, you kids your age, I would assume.
Right, but what group of individuals?
For a killer, it would probably be at the jocks or some shit.
Nope.
Rich kids or whatever.
Nope, he's getting bullied by the band.
Like what you mean the band? Like the marching band?
Mm-hmm. That is the bullies in this movie bullying this kid.
That's supposed to be the modern.
The
bullies.
kid that we are seeing.
Also, now they trying to make the geeks niggas like so we bad guys now. I don't like it already.
Those
there.
Modern bullies.
So remember what we said? He was Super Saiyan kind of like in the last movie.
Right.
When we finally see him, this man has been living in the sewer, and he is old nigga living in the sewer, like not even moving.
He mangy now.
It's
mangy.
Rough. He
mangy.
So this is where.
So hold up. Did he leave one kills injured though?
No, remember he killed his daughter. Remember she was in the window? He killed her.
Remember, he was kicking their ass.
He bust their ass, and then he killed old
girl, and that's how
it ended.
I thought somebody hit him with the shotty or something a couple times.
No, remember, they had the gun, and they didn't. That's what we was upset about. We was like, y'all got the gun, but y'all really want to fire on him, hit him in the back, and that's when he started fucking him up.
I remember the group, but I'm talking about when he was in the house.
Let me go back.
I thought they handled him a little bit in the house.
Let me go back.
Oh, you know, but they thought. Remember, they did, but then
because he circled back.
Yeah, they circled back, but then when we see him in the what's the name, he killed the girl.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. Like in the house before he killed, I think they handled him in the house when he got out.
The literal last scene is that he appeared and stabbed Karen to death.
Yep.
Right in the house, but it was the same house though that they were fighting.
Yeah,
like, he came in the house to get her at first, and they did get. I think they did shot.
Because it says the mob they swarmed, attacked him. It said they seemingly killed him. I can't remember. He was
so they got him out. So the mob was in front of that house.
Yeah.
And they got him. I don't think it's claimed in the plot that they seemingly thought they killed him. I don't know how. He was kicking their ass.
So
I mean, because like I said, it was pretty much it was what you're saying though. Like they had like I said, for one, what I didn't like about Halloween Kills in that scene,
they could have killed
was the fact that they all had household products.
That was also true.
Yeah.
Like y'all came out like a real.
But here's the thing: like, even if you can fuck a nigga up with household products. They just hit his back. They was not going for any kill shots, no head shots, no throat shots. Nobody was doing anything.
With nobody poking. Like you ain't nobody got a kitchen knife.
So
all of that he said. He got 4 years. Either way, he got 4 years to recover.
Nothing, right?
Damn, he got worse.
So
wait, hold on. So
he depressed because he got his ass. He like that nigga.
So this is how they revealed him. The kid that we saw, right? He kind of obviously like say got anger issues at this point and everything like that. So when he confronts, so pretty much he gets snatched up by him.
By who? Michael Myers?
Yes, he gets snatched up by Michael Myers.
How? I thought Michael Myers in the sewer. How is he running?
Because the sewers is where it's kind of like Skid Row. It's where all the homeless people are.
And it's a sewer, but it's like
real sewers.
Yeah.
It's like a sewer, but it's weird to explain.
Yeah, it's more.
It's like under Haddonfield.
Yeah, it's under Haddonfield. Right, but so when he snatch him up, he's choking him, about to kill him, but then he sees something in his eyes, in the little boy. He sees something in his eyes, and for whatever reason. Now, like, cause he's seen the flashback of him killing the kid by accident.
Has Michael Myers killed the little boy yet? I don't feel like he killed any kids.
But the way they say it is he's seeing that the same killer instinct that I got in me.
I will get that.
Seeing you, right? So right off the bat, I'm like, are they about to go this route of this is going to be the
training
new
day?
This
the new
mentors,
right?
Shit.
And so I hated
training
it, but I hated it. I'm like, all right, fuck it. If that's where we going, I get it. Y'all want to extend the lore. He can't be here all the time, so we got to have a new one, right?
Eventually, you thinking, fuck, Michael Myers got to go.
He is human. We got to remember he's human.
Right.
If Jamie Lee Curtis look like leather, this shit got to look like leather.
But then it gets really corny because now him and Michael Myers killing people together, right? They bring people in it and they tag teaming it together, right? Now
Michael Myers still not talking to him?
No, they just working with each other. Yeah, like he bringing people to kill to the cave, and then they killing people together.
So hold on, because Michael Myers had reason. Like, why is they killing people?
Because he's just angry.
Yeah, his reason is I hate everybody.
Yeah, I hate everybody.
So niggas who bullying him, he just luring them back.
Yeah, pretty much anybody.
He didn't even want to it wasn't even just niggas that bullied him.
Because at some point he was like, I just want to kill somebody. Because of all I went through, I just want to kill.
He was just truly a psychopath. Anybody can get it.
I just want to kill. Well, yeah, he also ended up started dating what's the name's granddaughter.
Yeah, Allison.
Allison. Yeah, he started dating her. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying. And so this is how it gets corny, and this is where it don't make sense. Remember,
we didn't get there yet.
Oh, it's way there.
I would have said it was
because
corny.
remember he's supernatural. Like I'm like he got supernatural strength.
I didn't say he was supernatural,
but he got supernatural strength. Like we seen him lift the nigga up with one arm and slam him and shit like that. Like
I miss niggas out here nowhere. Like in the lore of how tall.
Okay, well hold on. Let me let me say this part, and so you can see what I'm talking about. Because at some point he says, "I want to be Michael Myers," but
little boy.
Yeah, but I need his mask. So guess what he does? But guess how he takes it?
He lifts him up in the air.
He just roughs him. Like he literally goes in, rush him, found him, shaking him around, whoop his ass, take his mask. We ain't never seen that. He ain't never lost hand to hand like that.
Michael Myers, for some reason, these 4 years was rough. I don't know if it's called COVID.
I'm talking about, bro. We see Michael Myers literally. See Michael Myers literally get his ass beat.
So I don't know what I don't know what happened in these 4 years.
4 years ago, he fought off a whole town.
I need you to remember that.
A whole town.
Was rough. He
fought off a whole
my head turned when he caught COVID.
But this little kid rushed in there like, nigga, give me this motherfucking mask. Nigga, and beat his ass and take his mask, dog.
John said this nigga caught COVID, bro.
Take his mask.
No health insurance. He just been down in them.
He been in the sewers. Like, you think he got good health care in the sewers?
Breathing in all that shit.
Right.
But now, before I get to the next stuff, out of everything you've seen with Michael Myers, have you ever seen him get his ass beat like that? By one person.
I mean, Busta Rhymes put some work in.
Busta Rhymes tried.
Busta Rhymes got some hits in, but Busta Rhymes didn't beat him enough that he could take his mask.
Yes. I'm talking about.
He didn't go for it.
Man.
He wasn't looking for it.
Busta Rhymes didn't know that would give you the Michael Myers powers, apparently.
Right. So, hey, now we got a new Michael Myers, though. Listen, this is why I was like, I accept it. All right, guess he going to be the new Michael Myers.
Because you accepted it. I was ready to turn it off.
I was ready, but I accepted where we was going.
I got to see it through, I guess.
So, wait.
Are you telling me that the power's in the mask?
I don't know. They didn't really specify that.
They didn't get that
Are you telling me that this little boy took this nigga mask from him and then he became stronger than Michael Myers?
Well, he started killing more.
Yeah, he definitely started killing more.
But this is the thing. This is why I said
that mask been on this nigga face for a long
right.
time.
But this is why I said.
Did you watch it when he ain't looking?
Bro,
it's weird. Not in the creek.
We
the
don't
creek
expect,
is
we don't
filthy.
expect the nigga to be eating. So I definitely don't think this nigga watched it, which is really still.
Wait, however, he got to be washing it.
Because that mask don't look.
Well, not even the mask. His outfits.
He just bought new ones.
How?
Why?
Weird.
You think he going in the Home
He going in the store?
Yes, because remember H2O, there was a moment where he wasn't in costume. Remember, that's how he got away from everybody. He got in the car and drove off. We didn't ever know how he looked. Because remember, that's when he put the other dude in the Michael Myers mask.
Right.
He put the other dude in the Michael Myers mask.
Be at Home Depot, like.
Remember Jamie Lee cut the other dude and ran the dude head off?
He don't think
so I'm
he's
like,
a new color? Like, he don't think I'm going to go great this time.
No, I think he knows it's iconic for him. Like, they need to know me.
So, but
like, cause if you was trying to be incognito, you would swap it and switch it up. But he like, no, I want y'all to find me. You know what I'm saying?
So
like,
that's what pisses me off with this movie more because
that's what made me realize he's more human too.
Because
I don't think he's going to the laundromat.
Fair.
But at this point, I'm like, all right, I'm accepting we get a new Michael Myers.
Oh, I was mad.
But in the third act, what he does is he goes to go kill a little girl.
Jamie?
No, the granddaughter.
Okay, granddaughter.
But then at some point, like I said, she shoots him. It was like she shoot him and everything like that. But
no, because remember first you're right. First he goes to get. Yeah. First he goes. I don't know if he was trying to kill Lori. He ran into her.
Yeah.
And she faked suicide.
Mm-hmm. Lori did?
Yeah. That's how she lured. I don't know if she was trying to lure Michael Myers or what. I'm assuming she figured like if I fake suicide, Michael will show up.
Yeah, because Lori was saying, she was trying to tell her daughter, she's like, there's something in his eyes. Like they kept on referencing the eyes, like the eyes was the tell.
It was weird,
because because they were dating, and Lori was like, that nigga, I don't like dude. Yeah. I don't like dude.
But she like fake suicide to get, and fam shows up instead because he got the mask now. Yeah. So I don't know if the mask will lead.
Why did he have any effect with Lori in any gender? Like,
well, he was just dating her granddaughter.
He was just dating her granddaughter.
But she didn't like him because of the dating thing. But it still seemed like she was trying to lure Michael.
Yeah.
And so I assume that the mask led her.
Yeah, I feel like I don't know.
I assume the mask led him there.
Yeah.
Because when she faked suicide or whatever she fucking did, he pops up. And then that's when the third act sort of starts to kick off.
Because what he does is when he goes to kill her granddaughter, he was like, "Look, if I
hold up, has this nigga been talking? Is he a talking Michael Myers now?"
I don't remember him talking as Michael like during the
killings. Not during the killings.
He's a regular person.
But prior to it,
I'm saying in his mask, like I get it.
I don't remember him talking.
He's pretty much being Michael, but I'm saying because we know this. Michael.
Yeah.
So we know from this nigga that this nigga's eating food and all that because he's a regular person.
Oh, we don't know if he's eating food.
But I'm just saying,
the regular nigga,
They already kind of showed this.
The new nigga, he was a regular kid until he met Michael.
We continue with this nigga, we know you regular. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You in and out of clothes.
But like this is where, like I said, it's like this is where they throw it all off because at some point when he's about to go kill her granddaughter, he ends up killing himself. So
like on purpose.
That's when she comes in,
and sees it,
and thinks that Lori killed him.
Yeah, but she goes to take the knife out of his neck. Right, he slit his throat. Yeah, out of his neck. So after he kills himself, then we finally get to the Lori Michael Myers fight.
Cause now Michael coming back.
Now Michael coming back.
Out of all of that.
Because the whole movie is really based on the kid.
Because Michael done healed or something. Because now he come back like, hey nigga, I need my mask.
Yeah. Now and
again. the mask leads you to his
And bro, this is the most.
He going to find that mask.
This is the most nursing home fight that you like. This is
the fight's not good.
This is old folks fighting.
So Michael Myers gave this nigga. He lost his mask. It was gone for another period of time in this movie, and then he just happened to pop up when fam died. Like knew where this nigga was at and everything. Like
I think the mask leads you to it. I don't know, dog.
Be how you ain't got it on. I almost got y'all theory if he put the mask on and got led to Lori. But if you ain't got no mask, nothing on, bro. Like why you get here?
Maybe it's his essence. Maybe he's connected to it. He's connected to it. I don't know. Like I said.
So are we thinking now that Michael Myers was really the mastermind? And he was like, I'm gonna use this guy to get Lori out.
Oh, you give it too
much
credit.
They definitely did not do. They did not position that at all.
You're giving way too much credit.
They did not position none of that. They did. It was literally the kid. I want to kill. I beat up Michael Myers. I got his mask. Now I'm killing. Now I died. Michael Myers is back to get his mask.
I gotta kill Lori though, because she's here too.
Right. And then they
as
fight.
As said, this fight is very much your granddad and your granddad and your great aunt fighting each other.
Now Lori eventually wins. Right?
Like Michael Myers ain't got no more superpowers?
I don't know.
Bro, he had COVID.
But they put a button on it too.
I need to watch it now because
they finally put a button on it because what happens is the town comes together and it's like, no, we gotta end this. So it's like that. They did the Rock. How they did with the baby to the Rock. They did that with the crowd. Took them to a grinder and grinded them up and killed them in like that car grinder and shit. Grinded them up. Movie over.
And then
so he didn't fight as he was getting carried through everybody?
He was dead.
She slit his wrist.
Yeah, she slit his wrist. He was
Was it his wrist? It was his wrist, right?
It was a couple of that. She was slitting.
Sure.
Like, it was a couple of but she finally killed him.
She slits his wrist.
Yeah, she finally kills him, and then the town carries him to the grinder and put her in the grinder.
So he bleed on everybody as he getting carried to the grinder.
I mean, they ain't showing the bleeding,
right?
But
the wrist has already been slit.
Yeah, it's just slit and dried up.
Barely dried. I'm
telling you, the worst Michael Myers movie ever, bro.
So let me tell you the alternate ending. All of that was supposed to happen. And they said one of the alternate endings was that
it's more than one.
So you know how she was writing her memoir?
Yeah.
So when her granddaughter comes back and they reconcile at the end, she apparently just starts choking the granddaughter, and it says, the end is supposed to be evil never dies.
Like it's in the family. Like Jamie's the bad guy.
And that's how it was supposed to end.
Even they didn't go that route. She was gonna wrap them leathery hands around about her granddaughter. Her granddaughter can't fight.
Because she was supposed to be evil. She was the next evil. The evil never dies.
And so now it's in her.
So we would have had an 80-year-old Michael Myers.
So obviously they didn't go that route. But I'm like, that would have been worse.
But that would have been worse. But wait, even the way that it ends is stupid because she's writing the memoir. And she was like, well, there's not going to be a grave. There's not going to be any type of memorial because his lore and everything ends with this. But she's writing it in a book, meaning that no matter what, people are going to read this book.
They're going to bring back the lore. So is they going to try to use that to bring Michael
Myers? I have no clue.
They asked
I have no clue where they're going with it now.
Blumhouse, their deal is done with this one. So as of right now,
so it will be a real new reboot.
It
would have to be.
It would have to be a whole other
like
studio.
No Jamie and everything. Yeah,
well, it would have to unless the studio, unless they extend their deal with whoever has the, I don't know who owns the rights, but they said their deal as of right now is done.
But that's why I said, like, if they was going to go with we are creating a new Michael Myers, then stick with that. Why kill him in the third act? Because now you really put a button on like.
So that what happened? Oh yeah, because we killed Michael Myers. Yeah. So how it end though? There's no way of showing that it could be any.
They didn't do it. They didn't do any Easter egg.
I didn't see anything.
But I mean, like just from how it ended, like there's no way you could. Like I mean, to me. From what y'all said, the only thing I can get about would be the memoir.
Yeah, it'll be a copycat killer. It'll only be a copycat killer. That's the only way I can see it. Because they killed Michael Myers. Their boy is dead. The mask is crushed with it too, right? They crushed it. Yeah,
they throw all of that. That was with his body.
So there's really like it would have to be a copycat killer. That's the only.
I mean, and I can fuck because I mean I feel like if we do the copycat killer now, then. Because Michael Myers, like I said, like the debate for a lot of people was that Michael Myers was a monster or whatever. I'm like, the nigga's just really been a human serial killer. Like for years.
It'll work for moving forward.
Yeah, it'll work for moving forard.
We're just talking about this movie.
This movie was a horrible way to end this.
Yeah,
in his saga, it was like
it was a horrible way.
But I mean, they should have been done. Like you made the niggas too old. Because my thing is that like.
But that's the thing. Even so, here's the way.
But Michael's the younger brother, so he shouldn't even been as old.
But even if
he wasn't that much younger though.
Yeah. But even the fact that he was old. My thing is this. The movie still should have been all about Laurie and Michael Myers. Why even introduce this character in this whole... Why even do this whole thing?
It was like a whole love story aspect.
But it was like...
I'm mad it was 4 years later.
Well, yeah.
Same thing.
Bro.
Like, y'all...
I don't know how else to... Yeah, it was...
What makes it even crazier, throughout that 4 years, Laurie was like, I'm just trying to get my life regular. She knows Michael Myers is out there. She knows that Michael Myers killed her daughter. She is not actively looking for her. But this is what pissed me off, because in Halloween Kills,
she was preparing.
She was preparing, knowing
for years,
for years,
for decades. Hard on, real hard.
She had a whole trap house.
Whole bitch, you crazy.
A whole trap house.
Anybody you talk to, they like, who the fuck? What's wrong with your man? Like, real, what's wrong with your man's energy?
It was rough.
But these 4 years, you seen him kill your daughter.
Kill your daughter, but
you're like, all right, I
gotta get things together. I gotta work on me. I gotta get me time.
Living in the house that he killed her daughter in.
That was definitely a COVID script.
Living in the house that he killed her daughter.
That was a COVID script. That was a COVID script. Niggas wanted closure. For real. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was a COVID script.
That was horrible.
That was definitely like everybody tired. Like, that's why everybody tired. Everybody tired, fam. Like, Laurie didn't want to fight no more. She like, I just want to get
that
my
movie
life
pissed
together.
me off so bad,
COVID
bro.
hit her. She like, it's something out here more dangerous than Michael. Like, you know what
it was COVID.
That's what I assume happened to Michael. Because, man, there's no way you telling me he left Kills to end, and he just... Those 4 years was rough.
What Halloween ends, COVID starts. That's the
right, like,
that's the tagline.
I was more mad at that because it's like that. It was never an indication of some underground fucking village of people in the sewers of Haddonfield. Like,
I won't say it's like an underground. It was like his cave.
It was like Skid Row. Like his cave was just around where all the homeless people was at.
But y'all saying it was in the sewers though, bro.
It may have not been. It looked sewerish. I don't
know.
I don't know what to call.
Like was it one of like the it tunnels? Like was it in one of them? Like you had to go through like an it tunnel, like the drain.
It was underneath a bridge.
Yeah, and like it was weird.
Like an overpass, like homeless people, like the tents and everything.
But you were inside.
Yeah, you were inside.
In like a cave.
Like it wasn't like It was. Trust me, bro.
It was weird, dog. There's no other way to explain it.
And he been living here all his life. That's what they're trying to make it seem like.
I mean, they said they definitely the 4 years.
Yeah, I was gonna say for sure the 4 years. I don't know about the rest of his life.
Fam,
they butchered it, bro.
Because they pretty much. Because my thing is like it don't work because like I said, Michael Myers is human. We already know that he's been out of his costume in real life.
Yeah.
So this nigga could have like, oh, I lost this fight. Literally just moved in on the block of Haddonfield with everybody else. You know what I'm saying? And plotted, had a regular ass job. If you need time to catch your energy back, nigga, just. All right, I'm gonna be a regular nigga for about 4 years. You know what I'm saying?
Right? Yeah, I get you. I don't know what was. Like I said, I watched it, and I was like, I deserved that hours. I deserved those 2 hours back.
Yeah, bro. It was not worth it at all, bro. It was horrible.
Like I think if they do Halloween is just Michael Myers just never really fit the terminology of Halloween. Like it did in the beginning, like the first movie, because like
it happened.
But it
Halloween.
really was. But that's really it. It was really just the fact that a kid killed his sister or whatever on Halloween.
But even if they would have kept it.
Well, but I mean, this thing with Halloween Kills, the way it set it up and everything like that, right? And like that long-lasting beef. Like I was here for that to be wrapped up like that. That's why I said this movie, the way if Halloween ends, it should have been just focused straight on Laurie and Michael Myers.
That's why I said it should have just continued. Like,
yeah.
It should have been for the moment.
It should have been.
Saw this nigga in the window.
Yeah.
It should have been like, we ain't done yet.
Right.
Everybody back.
Right.
You know
it should because
hey, regroup.
Yeah.
Because with Halloween Kills, like we was all for it. The town rallying, like it was good until that final act. We were like, y'all did like y'all was talking cash shit throughout the whole movie.
I already knew this.
It is tonight.
Because them niggas in the police station acting up.
They was.
It was bad. It was.
And then like the way it ended, you was like, no, y'all didn't really do. But it was
like you said, the way it ended, I'm like, Kills is finna be fire.
Yeah, because it's gonna be just them too.
She finna be. You got renewed vengeance.
Yeah.
That's what I said. I honestly thought. Ends was pretty much gonna be a chase, like after, like he got away, got his kill off real quick.
Yeah.
Jamie saw
tables
it.
Gonna be turned. He thought it was gonna be tables turned.
But it's like now we on your ass though.
Right.
Like, you really finna be on the run. And any kill you get is gonna be because the nigga has happened to wander off and be like, don't we do that?
Yeah.
Like,
and which it should have been that way.
Right.
Nah,
so,
it was,
so then I would have been fine if they'd have found this nigga at his lair. Like you chase this nigga all through Haddonfield.
Yeah, right. That would have made way more sense. But you made
now
this,
you fighting him in his place.
You made this nigga like. Remember when Zordon got knocked out of his motherfucking tube? That's how Michael Myers was. That he was like that, dog.
He wasn't in though.
Nah,
that nigga was he was looking
like, was he on his Thanos shit? Was he just sitting around like
he was just looking bad, dog? That nigga
was just looking rough.
Still in the mask?
Of course, still in the mask.
Until he got it took.
He wasn't sitting there just sitting like.
So did they show his face when he got it took?
Oh no, yeah. He once he got it took, like I said, he was like it was a
Matter of fact,
dark
I probably
fight.
could show
you
you
probably
that.
could find the clip.
Yeah.
They actually did show his face.
Yeah, like, that nigga was like, and I'm just like,
expose this nigga for the fraud he was.
Dog, he got whooped. He got whooped by a 17-year-old, dog.
Right.
And not even a jock 17-year-old. I'm talking about skinny, brunt, like that shit, dog. Man. They did. You know that. They did.
But see, you know what? Because they did with H2O though, fam. The fact that they unveiled this nigga face so easily and all that shit, it might even be this nigga. But who the fuck is that?
That's Michael Myers, nigga.
Like, how does his face look? I can't even tell this nigga face, fam. I don't know what I'm looking at. I really don't. Like, that nigga burnt? Is it like, that's what I'm saying? Like,
remember he got set on fire?
Yeah.
Was it the first one?
Yeah, he got set on fire.
But I'm talking about the most recent set on fire. That was the first.
But I'm saying also, how long was he in the water? When they sunk him, that fucked it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I think that's the best.
Was in the water for years, dog.
I don't know, fam. Cause I'm like, yeah, I guess he is burnt. I guess that would, like, they have to, if they would the show damage and everything to him, human wise, like then that kind of solidifies that it is Michael Myers. Cause I was about to say that could have been another nigga thinking he was Michael. Like after Michael got away,
that would have been.
Like they definitely could have brought Michael back on some shit like, oh, that wasn't even me, nigga. That was just another nigga that's been living my life for the last 4 years. Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
but we seen his face before too.
Yeah.
Remember in the right before the fight, right before we fought the mob, they took his mask off and he ended up picking it up and then going to fight the mob in Halloween Kills.
Did they? Mm-hmm. I'll say this showed off. I gotta remember. I ain't remember that then. But I'm like, yeah, bro. I'm just Michael Myers. Michael Myers never really did it for me once I realized he was human. Cause it just everything became unbelievable.
But that's what I'm saying. That they turned him up in Kills. So I was like, all right, at least we're gonna get
something gonna come of it.
Because I mean, my thing is like the fact that you showed him. Like, he has the intelligence to body swap, drive cars, sneak up on niggas. Like, y'all could have easily just gave me a flashback of this nigga did some black magic. And now he got powers. Like,
yeah.
You could have easily you ain't got to show me his body. You show this nigga read some damn book, putting some pepper or some shit in the pot, and shit go crazy. And then you like, all right, now this nigga got powers. I get it now. You know what I'm saying? Lay his mask on a mantle or some shit and praise to it. Like, I'd have been like, okay, the nigga's supernatural now.
Right.
But I lived my whole life watching this nigga be human. And go through more movies than anybody, bro. And go through more death-defying things. Like, they kill Michael Myers like they kill monsters. And this nigga don't die. So
yeah, it's he has an interesting legacy.
Like I said, like the most, and that's what I'm saying, like, I think they fucked up whoever took over after H2O, because H2O, to me, was the best one.
H2O was
I think that's H2O. Is that the one? Like I said, is that the one when he?
Bro, look at this.
When she did cut the wrong dude head off.
This is the fight. Watch, just look. This is what he do.
He was already just standing there. I'm mad at that. Oh, he tossed him.
What
you doing, boy? Look what you doing, boy. Drag him off. I thought the nigga gone now.
Come back, look. And I'm just like, bro, there's no way that this nigga.
Yeah, he ain't. Nah, because like I said, Michael Myers beat up Busta Rhymes, bro. And
Resurrect. Okay, so
look at that. Boom.
Now you on his head.
Look at that.
Oh, so we don't know how he did it, though. We don't know. This nigga might just did a quick little trick on him.
Took that nigga mask.
He ain't dead. I'm mad because Michael Myers could have grabbed this nigga ankles and got it over with.
Duh. This is how he gets his mask.
And how he just gone?
Yes. He got his mask. He did it. He did it.
He did it. That's all he did. And
but I'm saying, Michael Myers.
He said back up. That's it. Bro.
Yeah, I don't like that. Was too easy. That was too easy. Cause then I feel like now Michael Myers.
So now let me show you. Let's go back to the Halloween Kills fight.
Because if anything, I'd rather Michael Myers had killed dude than like, nigga, I'm back for my mask.
Because look at the Halloween Kills fight.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like that fight, the fight was
whooping like all these grown ass people, but this kid just walks in there.
And 4 years later, told you the man caught COVID in between those 4 years. It's been a rough 4 years.
But you know what I get to though. Because like the fact they showed this nigga can't go in public no more. Like you can't put on regular clothes.
True.
You looking weird now.
True.
You looking also weird
true.
now. So you really gotta live in a slum.
But if it's truly COVID, you get like I said, niggas was wearing ski masks, niggas was wearing the bandanas.
Michael Myers should have been smart enough to know that.
he could have had it all. This was his time.
Yeah.
Like whoever wrote this story, they definitely was like, bro. The fact that it was written all together like that means they already wrote in the beginning, like Michael Myers been living in this sewer. Like,
right.
Well, that's what I said. With this,
it got
rewritten.
Remember, they were supposed to.
It was supposed to be written and filmed together.
So
but
I think when they changed it, that's when they was like, all right, we got to put some shit together. Man.
Okay, so that's what I was wondering because, like I said, I thought it was supposed to be one night.
It was supposed to be. I don't know if it's still. I still don't know if it's supposed to be one night.
I don't know that.
Filmed together.
I thought it was
supposed to be a continuation. Yeah. I feel like what it was is some nigga forgot. He missed the deadline, and it was like, "Hey, you gonna have that script for us tomorrow?" He was like, "Oh shit, yeah. I'm gonna have it for y'all in the morning," and just wrote that shit right now.
That's what I swear.
You might be right. I can't.
I swear it's supposed to be one night because if you even think about it, it didn't. It was night. Like it ended. Like it was supposed to be like a whole 24 hours. Like it
would
started.
Make sense.
It would make.
It was Halloween.
That would have been a way better fucking story.
Because it's supposed to been like I think it's supposed to been like this Halloween supposed to be the last Halloween.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. To go 4 years and go to another fucking like, bro.
Yeah.
Bro,
they did us bogus.
They did us bogus.
I'm more mad at that. Like I would have been completely thrown off just by seeing like it's 4 years later. Like what? Like
that threw me off immediately.
You know what I'm saying? Like
oh okay.
Got it immediately because it's like
and the fact that like I said, it picked up like nothing happened to end that 4 years before it's like.
Cause I mean that means you didn't even show me a damn funeral. Like y'all did they show the funeral like it just buried the body? Like no one cared, no crying about it.
4 years later,
because the first scene is like I said, you see the dude Connor, you see his story, and it jumps into that because like I said, the first 45 minutes is the Connor story.
Because like I said,
that's why I said I'm like, why even introduce Connor?
It's literally the love story between him and her.
Because you learn about him, then you learn about him being an outcast and a whole town outcast. Then you learn about him like she's looking for love.
But they did that and killed.
She's looking for love.
Who was they blaming at first?
No, they didn't. They wasn't blaming.
Town did, but she was. Even Lori in this one is not thinking about Michael Myers.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Yeah,
but I'm like, this is pretty much the same.
They
did that and killed.
Well, no, they didn't. They didn't blame him. No, they didn't blame him. They thought they found him. Remember, it was at the bar. They was telling a story about Michael Myers and everything, and then they was like, and then they was like, the car scene. Remember, it was outside the bar, and they was like, "Oh, he out there," and they ended up chasing that dude who they thought was it.
That's what I'm saying. Like they still blamed him. I thought they blamed somebody else.
But it was still thinking it was Michael Myers.
It was still Michael Myers. This one is the kid. The kid is on. He is an outcast because word got around that he killed the kid. So it's literally the
fucking part is it was an accident.
Yeah. So pretty much the whole first.
I mean, but that's what I'm saying. Like what makes it so irritating is like that's literally like the '80s trope. That's 80s slasher trope.
No, it
like,
is.
That's like the bad guy and Freddy. Like,
True.
you know what I'm saying? Like the new nigga that come into town.
But like, my thing is this: is that if you are doing that, then you are setting him up to be the next. So it's like, what was the purpose of this?
That's what I'm saying.
What was the purpose?
But that's what I'm saying. Like the only thing you fucked up by is making a nigga kill himself. Right. I would have been fine.
That's what I said. That's what I said. I accepted it.
No, I was like, I'd have been fine if he was the nigga.
I'm sorry, man.
I would have been fine if he was the nigga up to the point, but Michael Myers came back and got it. Like, bro, I'm the real nigga. Who the fuck you think you is?
Anything.
But to kill himself,
anything,
and bring Michael Myers back is stupid. Like, if you really wanted to show like Michael Myers was like still this big ass threat, he should have been the one. Like, it should have been that moment where he really, you think he about to kill old girl, and then he actually saved her on some type shit where it's like, nigga, give me my motherfucking mask back. Like,
that would have been better too.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
there's many outcomes that would have been better than the one they gave us.
Yeah, bro, for sure. It wasn't a good movie.
So man, let's go on break. I want to come back. I want to do a special Halloween edition hypothetical.
Okay, you must have got something together. There you go. Yes.
You gotta go to the bathroom. Mm-hmm.
back. Again.
Hey,
like live going crazy.
Live.
Hey.
What?
Nigga come back like what?
Hey, I'm gonna let y'all know now. Listen, we don't got to worry about continuity. If you are listening to this, if you ain't subscribed to our Patreon, you are missing out a very interesting episode. And again, you can subscribe to our Patreon for $1 and get this episode.
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying? It's not even that much.
We're definitely releasing 2 different episodes.
Patreon.com/Geekset, man. Yeah.
That was the whole.
It's like we literally give a nigga Austin the ending. Because you're going to get the same first half.
Yeah.
You're going to get the same first, but after the break, it's a different ending.
Bro, we go on tangents, but we never went on tangents like that.
Yeah, that was extremely terrible.
What was the last tangent we did?
That went that long? I can't remember.
I don't think we've ever did one that went that long.
Nah.
That went.
No, yeah.
Because we tangented last episode with Mario, but.
Oh, yeah,
that was still even like 30 minutes.
Hey, but that's the nature of podcasts, man. Sometimes you have tangents, man.
I mean, we definitely went over. I don't think we did an hour 45.
No.
We definitely did an hour 15 tangent before.
Also, I think that because we started earlier, we not really feeling it. Because if this was when we normally start, it would be 12, almost going to 1.
They would have been like, this episode's going to be it. They would have been like, this episode's going to be it. What they want, like a recommendation. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so let's finally get into our hypotheticals. I had some horror hypotheticals, right? So again, the first topic is like Freddy Krueger, right? And that's the like dream style monsters,
right?
Is he the only dream style monster?
Well, I didn't ask the question.
Wishmaster
I never got.
Would be somebody.
Oh, Wishmaster would be a good one.
Okay,
I didn't have
that was one of the things.
And the guy from is it Phantasm? I think Phantasm took wishes too. Or did something
is
with
a wish
that.
a dream? But never mind.
I would say yeah.
But no, you're right. You're good.
I would only say yeah because it plays on pretty much the imagination.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right, then the mask killer, you know what I'm saying? So like the Jason, Michael Myers, and then a supernatural, however you feel, supernatural.
I do want to backtrack because I feel like the mask killer still can be separated because Jason.
Well,
Jason and Michael Myers.
Jason and Michael Myers is like the top mask killers. I mean, of course, you got Scream and the slashers and everything like that.
All right, and I'm not going to go down another path again, but we are saying that Jason isn't supernatural then.
Yeah. I'm for this.
I
get what you're saying.
I'd be like Michael Myers, Scream, Ghostface. And that's like more because it's more human. Like those are mass.
Jason kind of human.
When I'm saying,
we said it earlier. Yeah. We said in the first half the nigga got an outfit. So
and also, we did say that. But also,
nigga put clothes on.
To simplify it, when I think about supernatural, right? I think about like something that's coming out of something, like So when we think about the rings coming out of a TV, like Jason, Michael Myers, like they're really
they haunt you.
They haunt you.
Come out of,
but like
they come out the woods
come out.
Shit.
But like
they not
coming out of a TV. They're not just appearing out of smoke and stuff like that.
Okay,
like,
I mean, I can see Freddy in that category.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, Freddy,
he come in your dreams.
He come in your dreams. So I know he got manifested in real life, but I'm equating that to dream because of sleep for the hypothetical.
Okay.
Yep. And then, like I said, so the supernatural would be like the ring, pumpkin head, like things that are conjured up. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that, right?
So that includes like Bloody Mary and Candyman?
Yes, we can include those.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
So, obviously, first thing first, we always got to talk about. So we're gonna talk about the dream, a dream killer.
How long we lasting?
How long do you believe you can last in that type of scenario?
Bro, a day.
A day?
You think you can't sleep? You can't go at night?
I've tried it before. I've tried it before to not have to go because it was.
What was it before you say that? What say your day?
I mean, from experience, I'm probably gonna go a while because I beat Freddy in my dreams already.
Okay, so because the reason why I was gonna say is, what's your method to stay awake? So
that's what I'm saying. So you're thinking you could just fight once you fall asleep too?
Yeah. Well, that's the third question. We'll get into that.
I'm on my Dream Warriors.
We'll get into that. Yeah,
we'll get into. I've already been there.
We'll get into Dream Warriors. We'll get into Dream Warriors.
My favorite movie because
so for you,
what's
your method of staying awake?
My thing is, I've tried to stay awake so many times just to see how long. It was some young and dumb shit. Just see how long can I stay awake.
Challenge yourself. I get it.
I made it. I timed it. I made it.
Game, nigga? You ain't played no games.
I played the game, but I've never challenged to stay awake the longest.
So I'll take it back.
I'll say
2 days.
Completion.
Because I made it 39 hours. And I feel like through sheer will of knowing that I'm going to die if I go to sleep, I can make it another 9 hours.
I mean, but you need sleep anyway or you're going to die. Anyway.
Yeah.
So, I mean, taking medicine or whatever to keep you up is going to pretty much kill you.
Yeah. And
But I guess really at that point, is really like, do you just want to last as long as you can till you die, so you don't have to even worry about a nightmare dream anyway?
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, I made it 39 hours, and I just happened to pass out. And what I did was, I just kept drinking water, because I kept having to pee.
Okay.
So I would just continuously drink water, and every time I got to get up and pee, every time I'm thinking I'm about to fall asleep, I'm like, shit, I got to pee before I go to sleep. And now I'm back up.
Now you standing there just swinging in front of us.
I'm giving me a good 48 hours of wake, but so. And my method is energy drink, which probably is the worst thing.
You might.
I might not make it. I'm crashing. So, all right. So since you've already beat Freddy in your dream, what was your method of beating him? Like, how did you do it?
First, how long can you stay awake? Because you think you're just gonna go to sleep like normal.
But I mean, I feel like I'm gonna go to. I feel like if I'm staying awake, I'm preparing to go to sleep.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't understand. What are you? You boxing? You doing this?
I mean, bro, you ain't watched Dream Warriors?
I did,
like,
but it's like
I'm getting myself together. You know what I'm saying?
He got to train on my side.
Because remember, the whole point of it is these niggas was scared of Freddy. Like, was it Freddy's dead? It was like when you realize, like, all right, bro, I'm finna be in this motherfucker and really take control. Then it's like.
So here's the thing with the reason
I might lose, but I'm gonna be prepared to fight.
Here's the issue.
Because I mean, like I said, my thing is like I'm either gonna die of sleep deprivation, or I'm gonna be ready to fight.
But see, here's my issue. I've never had control of my dreams.
Oh, really?
Never.
I have so many hard dreams though. That's really.
So that's the thing. Like I've had so many dreams I've had horror dreams. I've had dreams that I'm like, what is going on? Like I'm in it, but I can't control what's happening.
Nigga,
and so that's why I believe I would not last in this world at all.
I can't think of the last time I've had a horror dream. I have weird dreams. I had a dream I was skiing once. The entire dream was just me.
But did you feel that you was in control or you was watching?
When I wanted to turn, I was turning.
So in my dreams, all my dreams are movies. Like I legit I'm in it. But I'm watching it. I don't control.
Running by you, you just kind of like seeing everything as they go. Like is anything touching you?
No. So like,
but he's living it.
You're just okay. Yeah.
It's like the Sims zone. Just like when you hit auto. Like it's like I'm living it. I'm doing it, but I am not controlling anything. Bro, I've never had a moment that I have.
I still like one of my, and it's not even a favorite dream because I didn't win.
Yeah.
But that's when it was really. But I was like, and this was definitely this is not even. Kid. This is probably definitely like maybe 6-7 years ago.
Yep.
That like I said, because I always used to have watch a scary movie, whatever. You might have some kind of figment, whatever.
Yeah.
And I remember I had I don't know what I watched, but I had a zombie dream, and in my dream though, no one else is really in it. If I'm having a nightmare dream, nobody else is in it.
Yep.
It might be I've had maybe once, or maybe mine was in it where I had to save her.
Yeah.
Or some shit. But usually it is people in it. But I don't know these people.
Yeah,
you don't know.
They just ran NPCs.
They just ran NPCs. But I was literally playing.
Oh damn, Dave died on.
I was literally playing. I was literally like in like a house. Like you feel like I was in Resident Evil house or whatever.
Yeah.
Zombie. I know motherfuckers. It's literally playing out like Resident Evil in my mind, and I remember this because it took until I woke up to realize what I was doing. But like I would keep going in my dream. I would keep going to the certain area.
Yeah.
And realize like. I'm gonna keep getting overpowered here, and I will literally reset in my dream and start to over, and be right back in the same spot. Like, all right, I can't go there.
I don't have that level of control. I do mundane shit in my dream. I had one dream. I was in the Olympics. You would think I'm like as a competitor. No, I was the nigga who was giving everybody the medals. But it was weird because I was able to control it because I can choose like. You don't deserve gold. Give it to me. So it was like I always do mundane shit in my dream. So it's like I know when I'm prepared with something where you gotta prepare to fight or something. It's like I ain't prepared for this.
Yeah, I mean
that's something that I do want to research. I like how people like dream walk or like be in that moment where you control. Yeah, I've never had that moment ever.
They said you're supposed to literally lay still, not moving anything for 30 minutes, and then when you close your eyes. You're going to be able to control it. I ain't got the patience for that.
Like
I tried. I tried it.
I don't like because I used to.
I feel like now I feel like if I try that, like if I go home today and try that shit, I feel like it's going to be immediate horror. Like wait a minute, I just learned this skill. I literally just learned this skill.
That night terror sitting in the corner like I'm about to paralyze this nigga up. I'm about to paralyze this nigga. Like I just learned this skill. They're like I can't move, nigga. Like I didn't had a night terror before, bro.
Where you wait and you can't dog.
I had a couple of
sleep paralysis. I've had that once.
Oh, I used to have that shit all the time.
I've had it like a couple of times. The last time it happened, and I live with myself. I'm in there interested. Somebody.
You crazy. You looking for somebody. You like, bro, sleep paralysis is the only time that you really, I think I've ever in my life truly talked to myself. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Because you literally, you be there and you like, you're trying everything.
And you like, am I asleep? Am I up? Like, what is going on with me right now? Like, what is like?
The worst is I sleep on my side. So I'm there just, I'm just,
you napping. I ain't never.
The funniest part about sleep paralysis is when you finally get out, because it's a jolt.
Yeah.
It's a motherfucking jolt. You like, dog, what the hell? And then you just had that moment, you like, fuck just happened?
And I was like, I used to definitely believe in that shit. Like, yo, that's definitely a spirit or something. Like, bro, somebody hold like, what you trying to do to me, nigga?
Right.
Like, you holding me down? Like, why you got me down here?
You good?
Yeah. It's like a nigga just ran up on you in your sleep for real. Like, bro, ass nigga. Like,
baby boy.
Yeah. Like, real ass, like, what's going on? I'm like, you just literally like, what happened? Like, and the nigga lets you go like, hoe ass nigga. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't shit.
Try me again. You like, I don't even know what happened. Like,
all right,
bro, that shit used to, that shit, like, night terror. I had at one point, I really don't even, I used to think it was pork. I really don't eat pork like that because the last time I really had one
was because pork
chops. I was going ham with some fried pork chops.
And I never. What if it really is pork for him? He eat a pizza one day and they realize it had a pepperoni on it. He go home like, fucking pizza.
Got me again.
That damn swine.
But I mean, because I think I actually had looked it up once. I think it like when they try to make a scientific term for it, I think they was trying to say it's like
it ain't sleep paralysis.
It is, but I think it's called. They try to say it's caused usually some causes.
I thought that was the scientific term.
But they can say because I think the reason I stopped pork was because I think I had found something that was someone saying like high salt intake.
I mean, that makes sense.
That do make sense.
Matter of fact, I mean, now again, I'm basing it off of Stranger Things.
Bro, so also think about when you eat something that's salty or like really sour, you go, you know.
Yeah. But I'm thinking about Stranger Things, like even when she was in that suspended state, remember they had to fill the water.
Oh yeah.
Like you have to be in that state. So I
mean, it was
definitely.
That's why I said I remember. That's why I said I really stopped because I remembered that I had smashed like
next
3
time that next time he gonna eat a pizza, that damn swine.
Smashed 3 pork chops drizzled in hot sauce and went to bed.
It's gonna be the swine killer. What he does is he feeds you over a whole bunch of pork, so that way you can be sleep paralysis. Then he kill you like
Umar up on your chest. You out here eating that swine, nigga. Umar popping up on your ass real quick.
Umar, it's gonna be like that one though, where you pop with the Undertaker thing.
Why hasn't nobody did that? Why hasn't nobody made a horror version of Dr. Umar yet?
Dog. That's just Hotepula
ass.
All right. So this one is going to be a little bit different with this hypothetical.
This is the slasher one.
The slasher one. But so this is the premise. All right. You've already survived the slasher, right?
Oh,
but
most people don't make it 2 movies.
No, but you left town.
So it's a new slasher?
No. You left town because you thought you survived.
Because he after you. You ain't supposed to make 2 movies.
But now he fucking with your family.
Is this really Freddy's hat? You know what I'm saying?
I told you.
But now you fucking with your family and people that you love.
I don't remember his having the indents right here on both sides.
Was it?
I don't know. I'm about to look it up. Go ahead, my fault.
First thing, we got a hat over there. We got the Freddy in there somewhere.
Oh, yeah. Wait, didn't you? Oh, no, it's over here.
Yeah. So...
We got a Freddy figure. I'm gonna pick it up real quick.
Figure. Oh yeah.
So first thing first, are you coming back after you already survived?
Because he's after your family.
He's after your family. Yeah.
Oh, it is kind of I mean, I feel like the brim is it's just something weird.
So he after
I feel like I got one of them weird.
He after your family.
I feel like I have to. So like he after like you, mom, dad, and them.
Can I just tell them like is somebody coming for y'all?
No, they know that. They know he's coming. I'm assuming.
Like I said, the town. Think of it like Michael Myers. Like the town knows about this killer.
Oh,
and the dealings that you in, and you like, all right.
Am I coming back to town?
Coming back to town to help save the day.
I feel like I got to. Like he after you, mom and dad. I can't just be like, damn.
Can I just
bad producers?
Like, that's what I'm saying. Can I just come back and get them? Because that's be the thing. Like they come back in town.
But what if they don't want to leave? That's how it be in the movies. They don't ever want to leave.
So wait, I can try to. I'm coming back with guns. Yes, I'm coming back.
Can I bring people back?
I mean, yeah, but like, just think about these movies. What they never bring the people back. You can choose however you want to come back, but it's like people always come back to town. You know what I'm saying?
You're not getting.
You saw like we saw a Scream. Like I said, Sydney came back because he started killing again.
She didn't really have to come back, but she came back because of the situation, like in that same scenario.
They came back to stop the killing.
Right, like, so are you coming back to stop the killing? I want to
get my people out, bro.
But if they don't want to leave, the next result is...
Then you want to die. Like, nigga, it's options.
So you wouldn't fight? If they were like, let's stay and fight, you wouldn't fight?
You telling me...
You already survived once.
And I want y'all to tell me this one. You telling me that y'all finna go to y'all parents and be like, there's a killer. They know you just escaped the killer. You done came back. They be like, the killer killing again. We got to get the fuck up out of here. And they like, no.
They say, no, we want to fight.
They want to fight? Your parents want to fight?
That's what happens in the movies. So that's the hypothetical.
Like,
in the movies,
I can't leave my family.
In the movies, the people, when they come back, they want to fight. So you come back and you like, look, we got to go. And they're like, no, we want to fight. This is our home. We ain't letting them run about our home.
So then it's like.
You join in the fight? Or what you like?
Then if I know I'm coming back to where there is a killer, I'm having a weapon.
That doesn't matter. Yes. You escaped. I'm assuming you had a weapon to escape. You didn't escape this motherfucker barehanded.
Well, yeah, that's also fair.
You know
but I'm just saying, if I know I got to come back where there's a killer around, knowing that I escaped the first time, it's
how soon is this? Like, how long I been gone?
Let's see, how long was Sydney gone?
Usually they're like I don't know how long. I was just usually, if we're doing another movie, I'm just assuming the next movie, year maybe.
Okay. I ain't even been to therapy to get over my shit.
Yeah, you had a year.
Right.
You had a year.
And it come right back out. Just what I thought. Like, therapy is working.
So you on your breakthrough session, I'm finally healed.
And that's how it usually happens. As soon as you feel healed, it comes back. So what you doing in that scenario?
The postcard, as soon as you straight, you be having that smile on your face, open it. You know what I'm saying? He back. You know what I'm saying? Like,
how he get back?
Motherfucker call you or something. You be like, hey, I've been doing fine. Yeah. Like, hey, no, it's fucked up over here.
But no, I have to. If I'm going there,
I might be using my weapons on my people. Like, we getting the fuck out of here. Like, no, nigga, we going now. We're going now. You know what I'm saying? Like, we are going now. You know what I'm saying?
I'm assuming no matter what I try to do to try to convince, they're saying no.
Then they come back. Ain't like you gonna burn the house down.
I get you.
Like, can we come back? And then,
I mean,
like,
I get you, but it's like you said.
I'm assuming
that ain't how it happens in the movies. That's not how it happens in the movies.
Hypothetical. We
going off of movie tropes.
I can't say no.
We're going off of movie tropes.
All right, guess what? The strong family finna fight. Here go.
If I can't say no, fam, a lot of people come back with me, bro. Like, I'm telling my parents that too. Like, I ain't coming by myself. You know what I'm saying?
He said it was fine.
Right.
Yeah.
So like, but if nobody want to come with me, I ain't coming.
See, I feel like there's no way I can just be like, no.
Cause I mean, my thing is, at this point, I'm talking to my parents. Like, y'all want me to die? Like, y'all want me to take?
No, they say they want to fight.
My parents though, like, nigga, y'all old. What y'all gonna do? We're not Jamie Lee Curtis, bro.
Hey, we saw Jamie.
I don't even want my mama to be on that. Like, I just saw Halloween Ends. I'm ready. Like, mama.
I'm finna talk to my dad. You better tap into that military. You did damn near 20 years in the military. You better tap back into that. Let's go. Here you go.
Like, so I said, here you go. Like,
one gun for you, mom. One gun for you.
Like,
so now, are y'all on the offense or are y'all setting up for a defense?
I mean, if I really gotta come back, I'm on defense.
Definitely defense. I'm home alone in the shit out of my house. Trapped everywhere.
Cause I'm already gonna be mad. Like,
what are you doing?
I'm fighting and I'm going on the offense.
You leaving out?
Oh, this
you trying to get everybody killed?
This nigga ain't making this.
You getting everybody killed because you taking your mama and your daddy out the house. That's what you doing.
If he already coming for us,
you don't know where he at though. He know where y'all at. Like, you let him come to you. You finna go out and wander. You finna tell mama go that way, daddy go that way.
No, I ain't splitting. I didn't say nothing about splitting up, dog. I didn't say nothing about splitting up.
It's over for the strong class.
Y'all ready to be walking all together, back to back, just spinning real slow? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, talk about out just looking around and just the whole circle just going around. Like,
drop in, John.
Right. You know what I'm saying? All you gotta do is lights go out. If he get scared.
If he drop in, then he won. You deserve that one, bro.
True.
You cold. If you just drop it in, though, you cold.
That's what I'm saying. Like, because even at home, that's the only thing I'm gonna be scared about when I get. That's why you gotta be prepared. Like at home,
yeah, that's why I'm assuming.
At home, you gotta get prepared. This nigga not gonna. You gotta be already assuming he gonna cut the power out on us. So get the candles, get everything ready, get the booby traps together. Because the first thing he gonna do is cut the power out. You know what I'm saying? You out in the open, nigga. If I'm back to back with you and we under some street lights and the lights go out and it go dark, I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying? I'm out of here.
And you gotta think about where if we go and think about where they live. Ain't no street lights there.
I mean, yeah.
It's sad.
Yeah, but I need more open space because I feel like one person go to the bathroom, the next thing you know they out. I'm like, damn.
You niggas can't go to the bathroom.
That's why you gotta get them out the house. That's why I said you gotta get them out the house. Like,
that's why I said we going to offense. We out the house and we going to offense.
sense.
No, I'm saying we gotta go.
He said we all need to be out.
Because I'm on I'm telling him, I'm like, your house ain't built for none of this. We got to go. Like, that shit is in the insurance. Like, we got to go, fam. Y'all ain't built for that. Like, we not built for this, fam. We are not built for this.
That is fair. It's
like you telling me, like, that's what I'm saying. I feel like you just being old. You ain't going nowhere. Yes, you is. You know what I'm saying? Yes, you are.
I'm going off the assumption that
if I can't say no, I guess
can't convince it. Yeah, I'm coming prepared for a fight.
Yeah, I guess we going out in the blaze of glory.
Like because I'm bringing people with me. I'm finding whatever weapons I can find. Yeah, we are preparing this house.
I mean, and if you just coming from if you come from like everybody I know, then that's more people because I'm telling everybody comes to one place.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm assuming you're just coming for the parents.
Yeah. If you just come from my parents, then it's like, you really finna kill us. Yeah. It's like,
you really finna kill us.
It's me in my 40s and a 67. You know what I'm saying? Like you coming from, like, okay, apparently, and my mother don't want to go. Right. So we just finna die.
Like, what did I do to you? I got away. Like, why are you coming for them?
Because you salty. Because you salty. You know what I'm saying? Because you out here na boo-boo. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not. I'm trying to go through therapy. I'm not thinking about you no more.
That's what it is, though. You ain't thinking about me no more.
I'm not gloating about that I got away. Like, leave me alone.
So last hypothetical, another curveball. All right.
This one is supernatural.
This is the supernatural one, right? Now, the supernatural being is coming after somebody that you love.
Is that like also It Follows?
Yep, kind of like that. But they not coming after you. Now that person is telling you about this supernatural thing that they don't really even know the origin. They don't really know how to stop it or anything like that. But they need you to help you. They need you to help them figure out how to stop this.
I'm asking.
All right. Well, no. You gotta. Sometimes you gotta find the lore. Sometimes you gotta. Think about like supernatural. You gotta assault the body.
Somebody I know.
The ring is sacked. I don't remember how they stopped.
They confine to you.
I thought they just didn't watch this video.
Yeah. But they confine to you on what.
I thought they put that.
They confine to you on what's going on, and they need your help.
If I was like,
are you helping?
Somebody else.
If Follows was AIDS.
Yeah. Put that on somebody else.
That was bogus. Yeah.
But they confine to you. And they saying, I need you to help me.
I mean, I'm a help, but
it depends on what's supernatural. Like I said, I don't know how you beat the ring.
Right, but so now you got to go into research mode though. Like they want you to be a part of it. Like we got to research this and everything like that.
Oh, I'll do all that. I need to help. I'll do all that. But I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna let you know from the jump. Like, hey, we might fail.
But what if now let's say if it is like a ring thing, like it's a day based thing, right? Right. So now it's the 7th day, and they say, I need you here with me because hey, we couldn't figure it out, but we gonna fight this thing. Are you helping?
Yeah, because it's coming for you. We don't make it. Sorry.
Oh, you was right.
What?
So they don't know how they got away from the ring. The main girl and the other dude, he had him make a copy of the tape to show to someone else, which saved him.
So he passed it on. He passed it on. Yeah. All right. Okay. Well, new hypothetical. Would you pass it on?
Hell
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I wouldn't.
Day one.
That shit. Wait. How long would it take before you pass it on?
Oh, because I'm showing a nigga when I say like, boy, this is some goofy ass shit.
You ain't gonna tell him about it?
Because I don't know what it's doing.
I don't think you have to sit in with them watching it.
You know it. You know that the result of no. So, all right. Okay. This is new. Somebody done told you about this lore. Right,
okay, so I know about it.
You know about it. Now you didn't believe in it
until somebody else did it.
You didn't believe in it. You like, man, you bullshitting. He show you it, right? And you watch it, and now you experience it.
I think day one, don't you start seeing her immediately?
You get the call. You get the call. You get the call
and then you but you just start really just seeing shit.
Right.
As soon as I get the call, I'm hanging up that call like, damn, record.
Wait, no, but after you didn't believe in it,
I'm dying off top because I don't answer the numbers. I don't know.
They leave you a voicemail?
Do they leave you a voicemail?
I don't know. Everybody answering that.
Or text. Or text. You better excuse me. Because I'm looking at that motherfucker like, who the fuck is this?
They go send you a text and check your voicemail.
So now you got at least 2-3 days that you not believing in it because you didn't answer the message. So now you on day 4. Now you seeing the shit. You seeing the picture.
But I ain't gonna know it's from the phone call. At that point, I'm just thinking I'm going crazy. I'm gonna die probably at this point because I'm like, like the phone call.
I answer her phone calls every so often.
So the Lord now, if I know the Lord and the Lord's telling me that a phone call happens,
so the person
you said the person
told you.
The person
you didn't believe in it, and now it starts happening.
So then after you watched it, you got that phone call. If somebody
because after I watched it, if you tell me the Lord and I watched it.
and then
you tell
get
me
the
after
phone
you watch
call.
it, you get a day.
Are you believing it immediately? Are you believing?
If I answer the phone, I'm probably calling my guy back like, bro, quit fucking with my line. Like, don't play with me. So then when he tell me like that wasn't me,
then you believe in it.
Yeah, then I believe. Then I'm like, how the fuck I get this shit off me?
He tells you
get this shit off me.
Because now he's like, hey, you watched it. Now it's off of me. It's on to you.
But I'm also on your ass.
Oh yeah,
Because you told me the lore and made me watch it.
No, you didn't believe him. You watched it out of spite, like. But that means that.
But I know that means because once you told me the story and I get the call, that means that you knew this shit and you really passed it on me.
Yeah.
I'm definitely still on that person. But immediate day one, I'm making that copy of that tape. I'm putting it in somebody's mailbox, making sure they watch it.
So you're not intentionally doing it.
Oh no, I am.
Yeah. No, but it's because like if you put it in their mailbox, what if they don't watch it?
So
how are you going to know?
Multiple mailbox. I will make multiple copies.
Like I'm definitely decorating that shit as a mix CD.
I will
bum fights or some shit.
I will go into an office or some shit. Place it in the VCR and hit it.
Nigga, I got the new Avengers on DVD, my nigga.
I said, y'all trying to see Wakanda forever?
Yeah, I'm on your ass. Hundreds of copies, nigga, for the free ski.
That's what I'm saying. I'm heading those shits out like it is nothing. Right. I am making sure.
Ray ain't gonna pop up with me just to be like, God damn, boy, I got a lot of work on you.
It's only one of me.
Pop through the TV like, you got away, but God damn, you gave me a lot of work, nigga. Like, I'm on ass.
You should have did the one about the app that tells you when you're gonna die.
Oh,
I didn't
have a scenario for it though.
Or even that was pretty much goes with the.
No, I know it, but I just got.
That's another. With that one though, what people was doing was trying to they would spoof the app.
Yeah, spoof the app. Yeah.
To give them more days, and it seemed like it was kind of working at some points. And then it didn't.
It just didn't work.
Then it didn't.
And because like those are even like I say like the Unfriend.
Yeah.
And
I didn't watch Unfriend.
Unfriend was actually decent. But it was like, but I'm like, that's a whole other thing too. Like with social media.
Or
like
the one where
I mean, they tried to do that with The Last Ring. They did turn it to social media.
Did they?
Yeah.
I didn't watch The Last Ring.
It was a viral video. They went the viral video route.
Oh, that's smart.
Watching it, yeah.
Then they had the one where the dude, he was a streamer. Yeah. And they put him on the party where they made it seem like he was going through like a torture house essentially. Yeah. He killed a bunch of people trying to get his way out.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
I forgot the name of it.
It's called whatever they call the houses, the rooms.
Escape room.
Yeah. And that was actually good.
Yeah.
At the end when
it was the party for real. I was like,
and dude was just like, what? I'm like, bro, you out of here, bro. And what was crazy, I kept watching it like,
that hurt.
This motherfucker
heavy, dog. This motherfucker heavy, dog.
I can't watch that motherfucker. Like, this gotta be real.
Ooh, that hit a huge stuff.
I'm like, this gotta be real, fam.
This
can't fall into the fact that this, like, so when they gave me the trip, you know, the switch up of showing that, no, nigga, this was all a game. I was like, dog, this gotta be.
That movie was wild.
All right, well, that was our horror hypotheticals, man. All right, let's get into recommendations. I'll go first because
did he say what he was gonna do for the Supernatural?
Oh, I mean, I'm definitely passing it on immediately.
I think he did.
Yeah, I'm definitely passing it on. Yeah.
I think he said when I said day one. I think
day one. I'm definitely day one with it. Yeah,
that's dangerous. That's crazy. That's crazy. To know that we just gonna kill other people.
Hey, man, it's kill me, kill, dog.
Bro, somebody tried to kill me.
That's what I'm saying. I'm killing dudes. I'm like, dog. I can't even like the amount of hatred in my hands when after I pass that shit off. And go back to my homie like, you bitch ass nigga.
You started off saying that this was your homie. It's like, man, we're not homies. We're clearly not.
But he told you about it, and you were like,
but like my thing is like I said,
at what point,
if you did it to me, I'm literally.
But he didn't do it to you. He was telling you about it, and you was like, man, that's some bullshit.
Doesn't he have to? I don't know how.
I thought you said he made me. I thought he.
No, he didn't make you. He was telling you about it. You didn't believe in it, and so you were like, let me see.
Oh, I still watch it on my own.
Oh, so you was arrogant.
Oh, no, yeah, I'm not on his ass there. I
still am. Nigga, why you always trying to stop me?
Like, why you ain't selling harder? Why you ain't selling harder?
Why you ain't selling harder? No, I'm definitely calling a nigga that say like, hey, bro, I get this shit off me. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm calling because that's what I thought it was. Cause I thought you were saying like my
definitely.
No. Like my friend had it, and I really realized like I don't.
That would be a fucked up situation.
That was my thing. Like I didn't realize he had it. That's why I said like if I didn't realize he had it till he gave me the video to watch.
He was telling you about it.
He was telling you about it because he had it. And you didn't believe him.
And you watched it.
So you watched it.
Now what you
I am still on this. I'm not.
No, I'm still on your ass.
I'm still on your ass.
What it is, you still keep putting it in this nigga possession. You know right. Like, you still keep putting it. So that nigga, like, cause like I said, if I got it, If I took it from you and I watch it,
let me watch it. And you can still be like, no, like bro, no.
Or even if I do watch it, like I said, in my response, like I said, next day I'm dumping the shit on anybody, not my people, but somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, but my nigga literally was like, bro, I need you to watch this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or even gave me like I shouldn't even have known about it because you should have sent this DVD off to somebody else. And told me about it if you want to. Like, yeah, I don't got the DVD.
You should have put that shit in the red box. So that way they thought they was getting something.
Only reason that I would have to put that shit in the red box like first day is because you just don't. You want to make sure
you don't know.
And I'm reading something that's hot.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Hot. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even leaving. I'm taking that bitch out. Slide right. Like I take the other DVD back home. Like I'm watching this movie though. You know what I'm saying? But I'm definitely like, nah, fam.
All right, so recommendations, and the reason why I wanted to go first because one, I did not know that Family Guy was back like this, bro.
Bro, I saw that clip.
You saw the clip? The Peter?
The Peter with Lois's mom?
Yeah.
Bro,
I didn't know. I didn't know that was new.
That was new, and it made me.
I watched Family Guy in years,
and I was like, I'm going back to watch.
I just saw the clip itself.
So, and we're gonna talk about this clip. Spoiler, I don't care. I'm gonna spoil it. So, what it was that Peter and Lois, they was like they had a great day, and so they end up having sex, and so Lois is talking with all the other women of Quahog.
Right.
And she was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? But Peter really doesn't really go down under. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, they having a conversation about that.
Yeah, about that, right? And so
you see the clip?
I saw the clip.
Yeah, so somebody was like, you should take him to his therapist, right? And so she was like, yeah. So what it was is she was like, all right, so every time she was like, just think about like being at a beach, eating ice cream, and every time you hear this safe word, and she was like, the safe word's gonna be, and then her phone went off and it was like, extra, extra, and then so they thought it didn't work. So then what it was Lois was trying to get Peter to go down, and he wasn't going down. And then she was like, fuck it, I'm going to watch TV. And when she turned it on, he turned to a munch. You know what I'm saying?
Because extra came
extra, right?
They irritate for you. They irritate for you extra as they got
Yeah.
Like,
so like that was going, and everything was going good until they went to go.
So Lois had figured out that's what it was.
Yeah, Lois figured out what it was. So she downloaded it on her phone and she would use it. You know what I'm saying? Everything was going good. So then what it was is they went to go visit their parents. And then Babs, she was sick, so she was like, Carter was like, hey, can you take this to Babs? And she was like, yeah, cool. So he was taking it up here, and he was going to go see her. And then she was like, where's Peter at? He was like, oh, he went to go take up the soup to Babs. And then she was like, wait, what time is it? It was about to be 6 o'clock. So as she running, all she hears is extra, extra, and she busts in, catch Peter doing the do. I was like, what the fuck is going on? I was like,
I did not know Family Guy.
So I went back and watched that episode. I was like, all right. So I was like, I obviously got to catch up on Family Guy.
Yeah.
So I'm catching up on Family Guy, bro. They had a episode where Lois was Miss Parker, like literally, she was outside she tied up her shirt.
Like they did Friday.
Yeah,
like
Joe watching. She pouring water on her, saying, "Hey, boy," like, dog. I'm like, what the hell? 20. This is 21.
Dog.
I feel like I ain't been that long that I stopped. Like I've been way longer
than
Simpsons.
Family Guy.
Bro.
I've been way longer than Simpsons, but I feel like it ain't
bro,
been that long.
Family Guy is on. I don't know what writing they doing, but these episodes are wild. I'm like,
and it still come on prime time.
I'm
Sundays?
like, what is going on? I'm like, bro,
right after football. You watch football, I get right into Family Guy.
My dog.
Family Guy, bro. Family Guy has been wild, bro. So I'm like, hey, if you haven't tapped back into Family Guy, tap back into Family Guy. That is my recommendation, dog.
That's fucking hilarious.
That is my fucking recommendation.
I'll go next. I'm gonna recommend one. I think we all like Chainsaw Man, so that's it is what it is. You know, I feel like we all would have recommended that.
Right.
I'm gonna recommend also Blue Lock.
I've been hearing about that.
It's a sports anime. It's wild.
Is that the one I was posting? What's the name of it? The screenshots of?
I don't remember. Is that the soccer one? No, that was the football one. Football.
Yeah.
No, this one's a soccer anime, and basically the Japanese national team. They felt like they didn't have a striker, which I guess is like a point scorer. I don't know much about soccer.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Striker. Yeah.
The big point scorer. So they took 300 of the best high school strikers. And they put them in this place called Blue Lock. It looked like a prison.
Okay.
They are basically separated into cells, and it's like I said, it's 300 of them, and the best one is gonna be able to play for the Japanese national team. But all other 299 of them, if you don't become that one who wins Blue Lock, I guess, you can never play for the Japanese national team. I don't care how good you are after that. If you don't beat this one, you never. And it's like
so it's 1 out of 300.
1 out of 300, and so obviously everybody is so competitive, and it's like those typical anime tropes.
Right.
Like they had the one. It was they were basically playing tag with the ball.
Right.
So like you kick the ball, whoever it hits or whatever. Damn, they was knocking niggas out with this ball. And this is episode 1. They was dog. The amount of hits that they was trying to make sure just to knock somebody else, and that way you be the last person.
Yeah.
You can't kick it to somebody else. It was a wild. It's a lot. And like I said, I think there's been 2 episodes so far. It come out on I think Sundays.
Okay.
Oh, so okay. So also it's just
this is the first season.
Yeah, and I've been hearing, like I said, I haven't heard people talking about it too. I'm trying to think what. Did I recommend Overwatch already?
No, because it came out between episodes.
Yeah. So okay. Then it would definitely be mine would be Overwatch. Because I actually just had a friend ask me about Overwatch 2. That's what I'm like. So Overwatch 2, I've been back, and I actually been back on that a lot. It's a lot different if anybody's played Overwatch.
I meant to message you the other day. I was playing, and I was like, I should have texted you, and I just forgot.
It's definitely because like the original Overwatch, I can't tell. Like somebody might be able to tell me too, but like the original Overwatch, I believe came out a 5v5, and then they added 6, but someone told me it didn't, but I really feel like it did. But Overwatch 2, they eliminated, and now it's 5v5 again. Yeah. But it's so it's a lot more frantic. It's a lot more. I think what I don't like about it, of course, is because it is free to play. So it's you're gonna get everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like from or not even microtransactions, but
you're from player base.
Yeah, just from player base. From going from the fact that everybody who's playing with bought this game.
Yeah, now it's
free now anybody can have it, and it's, you can get on Switch and play. You know what I'm saying? And so, but it's like it's still in the same sense of like multiverses. Yeah. Whereas like I think if you get it free to play, you only get like a certain set of customers. Like don't you get a certain set of?
You get a certain set of characters unless you had it.
Yeah. I got everybody. Yeah, because you had it, so you got it. So, yeah. So I don't say like I don't know how it looks with the rotation if you don't have it, but that's why I think
still got to sign in though. I just started playing, but they was like you can sign in whenever.
Oh, okay. But I mean, so I feel like that's really like my only thing. I mean, I think it's a totally different. It really is a totally different game. Yeah. Like so, I mean, but I mean, I've been playing that heavily, trying to get my rank and everything back up, trying to twitch on that more.
Oh, that don't carry over?
It does, but it doesn't. Like it did. But it
like I could understand it for like the season rank would go back, but you would think like your
overall
rank
overall rank's still there. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to bring my season rank back up. So I mean just playing it more. Like I said, this is a different aspect of the game. So I mean that's what I'm recommending now. Like I'm probably gonna be playing that until I'm not grabbing Modern Warfare.
You're not getting Gotham Knights?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get that.
I'm definitely getting Modern Warfare. I get
Modern Warfare. I'm not gonna play multiplayer.
Zombies.
Fam, I had Zombies 2 multi-color dudes ago, and we didn't play no zombies.
We did play Zombies a lot.
No, not a lot.
We played Zombies a lot.
We played Warzone and Zombies a lot. We played it for a good solid month.
Warzone is free, so it's like
we played it for a solid month.
We should definitely get Warzone again.
We played Zombies for a solid month.
Warzone's down.
Yeah, I was like Warzone. We should definitely hop back onto that.
I don't even remember playing Warzone. I remember playing.
We definitely played Warzone.
I remember playing Zombies.
We played Zombies for a solid month.
Was it a solid
month? Yeah. Solid month, maybe even a month and a half.
I would probably say we probably played it still probably 5 times.
I feel like we played it more than that.
Yeah, I think.
But we should definitely.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely.
Because like I said, I'm back on Knockout City heavily. They got a Halloween. They got a Halloween event going on right now. Fire.
I just updated that, so that's something else to.
Yeah, I mean, I think I like in a small sense I do like that aspect of like a lot of games going free to play because you do get a more chance to like.
Try out some stuff.
Or even trying out, but the fact that it is like now that like it was already like Overwatch was already cross-play. Yeah. But now that it's free to play, it's like I can tell my anybody like bro, just download it real quick and jump on.
Yeah, I'm gonna try that. I've never played Overwatch a day in my life.
I was gonna say having your hat like that. Now you really look like the singer-song or the black singer-songwriter.
Like that's what I'm saying, Phil. I feel like
Freddie got sold. Nigga.
And you ain't got the gloves on, so it's like you just got a red and green.
I'm just pull out the gloves. You know what I'm saying? And just get on a flamenco and go hell, fam.
That's what he called himself, Freddie K.
Look at that,
Freddie K. Hey. And the OG recommendation: go to GeeksetPodcast.com, man. Go to our shop, man. We have the Geek Year 2 No, wait. What is it? The Geek.
The fall collection.
The fall collection. Sorry about that. Not the
we got to talk about the commercial too.
Yeah, the fall collection. I was gonna get into that, man. Yeah, we got the fall collection, man, and everything like that. You can see all of our past episodes. The blog is back. We got reviews actually up and everything like that. So you know what I'm saying? We doing it big there. We like I said, go to our YouTube page, man. YouTube.com/GeeksetPodcast or any social media. We actually have a commercial right now. Is the Do What You Love What You Do campaign, brainchild of Bacardi's, man. You know,
I like it better being called. It's Geek by Geekset. You know, hashtag or not hashtag, but parentheses this motherfucking podcast thing.
Okay.
The way I titled it was
that.
Geeked a podcast.
Yeah, Geek the podcast.
Okay,
but it's literally it's a podcast.
Yeah, but man, check it out, man. Leave some comments, man. Throw some eagles on that bitch, man. You know what I'm saying? We definitely.
It's for a contest right now, so we need all of that.
Yeah,
attention.
Check it.
Definitely shout out the contest that we're in.
The Artless. Yeah,
it's Artless Creative Fest.
Yeah, you explain it, this.
I'm saying it through this. So it's the Artless Creative Fest. It's a contest really just to show our passion. We wanted to show it in a creative way, show it in something.
Yep.
Really something different. So
right.
We already are in the process of the Geek campaign. So this is the best way to showcase what we love, showcase what we like to do, and that fits obviously the whole aspect of being geek and being a part of Geekset.
Yeah.
And so actually also we need everybody to be sharing, liking, doing everything, everything. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because we trying to win this contest.
Yeah, you know it.
You know it, man. And then also the BlackGeekDocumentary.com, man. The Black Geek documentary is still rocking, man. We are working on it. Like I said, right now we have a hiatus of conventions, but like I said, we're going to be putting out content, a lot more content. We actually got some things that we're going to be testing out, some stuff that we're going to be giving to our Patreon. So, man, if you definitely, again, we talked about it earlier, you can sign up for $1. Like I said, we have different tiers that get you different things, but like I said, you're going to get so much stuff that we're going to be doing within these next 4 months. So, like, definitely tap in with that, man. And then always, man, this is the only podcast that blend hip-hop culture and geek culture together that was featured in Forbes. And we are out.
Peace. I didn't have my glove in.